No se sujeta. ¿Qué pasa, mi amor? ¿Estás malita?
Hi, today I'm going to tell you a beautiful story about a dog that all of you know because it's always in our videos, but that very few of you know by name. Her name is Charlotte. I remember that day like if it was today. It happened 7 years ago. Amazing how time flies. I received a call from a local shelter. They were asking help for a dog that had spent many years tied to a tree going around in circles. I told them to tell me more, and I was so moved by the story. That was a dog that was rescued and the shelter didn't know where to put him, and a few years ago they had tied him to a tree, tied her because he was a female. So that dog had spent many years going around in circles around the tree. She had some sort of obsessive compulsion disorder that affected the way she interacted with objects around her. For example, whenever she got hold of the bucket where that they used to give her water, she will grab the bucket with her teeth and she will never let go. She will just go like this in compulsive movements. Whenever she grabbed a stone or a piece of wood, she will never let go. I mean, she would rather die than let go of a stone or a piece of wood. And that made her completely unadoptable because, yeah, she's sweet and she's so tender, but she has this OCD that completely stops her from having a normal life. So I said, okay, just let's get her. When I got her, and I don't know if I'm gonna find images of those days because it happened so long ago, I was shocked. She was so thin, she was like a walking skeleton, plus her spinal cord was going like this. She had severe scoliosis. The spinal cord was completely crooked. But that wasn't the worst. The worst was her OCD, her compulsions, the way she turned around like this. I mean, it was so difficult to keep her attention. You tried to touch her and she didn't bite you or anything, but she did let you know that she wasn't interested. She just wanted to go around in circles. Now, over the years, we would basically put her on treatment, we gave her, we do all these things that we do with animals that have compulsions or that have mental disorders. Over the years, she has improved enormously, really. To see her now walking and moving along freely in the White House or now at the Great House is a beautiful moment for me because I know how desperate she was the day we got her. Her life nowadays with us is beautiful. She interacts with all the dogs at the Great House. She's super friendly with everybody. She's one of the oldest dogs that we have, together with Linda, the eternal Chihuahua. But Charlotte is probably now 14, 15, 16 years old. She's very old. She's not gonna be with us forever. Now, over the years, we considered finding her a home, but then we knew it wasn't possible because the moment she arrived to a home, to a normal home, she will just grab an object and she wouldn't let go. And that will, of course, create really complicated situations in the home with the family. Imagine there is a kid that wants to take her toy, or imagine there is a kid that just wants to grab a glass of water and she's fixated on that object and she wouldn't let go. So living with Charlotte is complicated. It's you have to be careful. You have to know exactly what her issues are and where her limits are. You know that sometimes she gets fixated on your shoes and then you have a problem because chances are that you're gonna walk out of that place without a shoe. Well, Charlotte is that's Charlotte for you. I want you to look at these images that Sergio has recorded this morning, and that's Charlotte. That's Charlotte. That's one of our dogs. Have a look.
Venga, ven. Vamos, suelta ahí. Aparta. Aparta más. No, suelta. Suelta. Quieta. Vamos, aquí. Oh. Está aquí, está aquí. Está aquí. Oh. Charlotte. Está aquí. Ven. Vamos a pasar, que si no le tapa el árbol así. Bien. Para allá, ¿eh? Vamos para allá. ¡Corre!
¿Te ha dado un susto alguna vez cogiéndole la pelota?
Sí, claro. No es susto, es que porque ella no te ataca.
Ya.
Pero te hace el chas.
Claro.
El chas, chas, chas. Uy. Toma. Está aquí arriba.
Va con un poquito de retardo, ¿eh?
Muy bien, Charlotte. ¿Besito, mamá? Ven, mamá, un besito. Ven. Bien, soy yo. ¿Qué pelota, no hay beso? Hola. Mira, está aquí. Hoy. Hoy. Mira. Ay. No, tú no. Es ella. Es para ella. Yo también quiero jugar. Ya no la coge. Ya no le deja cogerla. Mira, India. Busca. India, corre. Qué tonta es.
A esta no la engañas. ¡Qué mala! ¡Qué bicho!
Eres mala. ¿Por qué se la quitas? ¿Qué te ha hecho, cariño?
Pero la embiste, ¿eh?
Sí, porque sabe que la suelta. ¿Dónde va con mi pelota?
La recuperaré.
A ella, el Carlos, lo que tiene es que es súper paciente. Ella va detrás del que tiene la pelota, detrás, hasta que se despistan y ya entonces ya la coge.
Es persistente.
Sí. Déjasela la teta. ¿Ves, Charlotte? Cógela. Muy bien, India. Chupa cámaras. Suelta. Toma. India, sí. Mírame. India, sienta. He dicho sí. Ven.
¡Jamás! ¡No me atraparéis!
Ven, si yo no la tengo, la tiene India. Carlos, ven, toma. Ven, Charlita.
¡Uy! Mi pelota. Es que la vacila además, ¿eh?
Se va animando para que te diga.
Sí.
Ay, muchachita, ¿eh?
¡Ay, Dios mío! No se los come, ¿no?
Es que cuando es algo que no ha probado, hasta que lo tasta, quieta, India. Qué bonita eres, India.
Ay, por favor, pero qué bello tan
A ti no te
cariñoso.
pidió beso. Si tú estás aquí por los premios, convenenciera. Uy, que quiere jugar ya. Espera, a ver. Charlotte, India, sal de aquí. Charlotte. Y cuando levanta la pata, es que quiere jugar. Ay, que me coge. Ay, que me coge. Ay, que me coge. Mari. Charlotte, ven. Me vas a coger. Ay, que me va a coger. Ay, oye, espera, que me he liado. Me he liado. ¡Oh, qué gusterra! ¡Oh, que me ha mordido, madre! Pero, ¡para! ¡India! ¡Oh, machi! ¿Cachis? Ven. Amparo cuando se pone a jugar así, al final se asusta.
Sí.
Sí, porque no controla, ¿ves? Te da golpe con el diente sin querer.
Claro, te
no
puede
calcula.
hacer un poco, ¿eh?
Y es porque estoy gira. Ven, Charlotte, toma. Otra vez. No, eres Charlotte. Charlie. Muy bien, bebe, si quieres, bebe, mi amor. Hijito. Muy bien.
Why did I want to tell you Charlotte's story today after so many years? Well, it's to show you that what we do is so much more than what you see in the videos. It's also to show you that behind every decision to rehome a dog, to find the perfect home, there are many considerations that we must take in consideration, basically. One of them being, is this dog gonna fit in a home? Is this dog gonna fit in any home? Are we gonna find a better setup for that dog than what we already have with us? So, Charlotte is beautiful. She will never be rehome. She will always be with us, but she's always gonna be peering at you from our videos. Now that you know the story, now that you know who she is and why she is with us in the shadows, now basically you know us a bit more. Other than having got to know her, this beautiful dog. Anyway, just also wanted to show you that your donations, the help you give us, goes a long way. It's keeping a lot of dogs alive. Dogs that didn't have any chance then, don't have any chance today. But with us, they have found a place to live, to thrive, to be happy. And that is what it's all about. Please, if you can, donate. Help me continue saving lives. Help me continue taking care of Charlotte and all the others. Please donate. Also, please join me on my support group on Patreon. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.